Good morning, students. Myself Amuthan, Computer Technology Department, Assistant Professor, SNS College of Arts and Science. I'm going to take about computer organization and architecture. So, what is the computer organization? Computer architecture refers to design of the structure of computer at high level, focusing the way various hardware components, how the components interconnected. Computer architecture deals with designing overlay systems and including CPU, memory, buses, input and output devices, and other interconnection. How the parts are interconnected together. It deals with interconnected. It's a structure of the computer components. It concerns the high-level structure of the computer, including instruction architecture. How the instructions from one place to another place. How the instruction architect. It defines set of instruction that CPU can execute. Next, computer organization. It deals with computer memory organization, instructions architecture, data path, and control unit. What is the instruction architecture? The set of instructions that compute CPU can execute. The set of instruction. It deals with set of instruction, and it lead the system, or it lead the components. Data path. The path data takes through the various functions units of the CPU, including arithmetic and logic unit and registers. How the data can be stored, how the data can be path from one place to another place. The control unit, it's control over all the activities. It responsible for coordinating execution instructions, fetching the memory, and controlling the data. Next, input process memory. It is a structures. Input unit means the keyboard and mice and touch screen. This is the input which is given to the input to the computer, and processing. It's a central processing unit. It comprises the CPU, arithmetic and logic unit, and control unit. Arithmetic and logic unit perform arithmetic operations, and control unit controls overall activity. Memory is used to store the data and fetch from the CPU process. Okay, the store data instruction that CPU needs to access quickly. The memory hierarchy includes register, cache, and main memory. The secondary storage device like hard drives and solid state drives, hard disk drives, RAM, ROM. Next, storage. Data that need to be preserved even the computer is turned off. That is the storage. Even computers turn off, the data can be retained in the memory. Process cycle. The computer follows sequence steps. Fetch, code, decode cycle. Fetch, decode, execute cycle. Fetch, computer fetch the next instruction. Decode the fetched instruction. Decode the fetched instruction the next from the memory. Decode fetched instruction. Decode the performs, and write back necessary. If necessary, the results of the operation are stored back in the memory. Then binary information. Computer can binary code to represent data and instruction. Logic gates and circuits. Computer process information using logic gates. What is the logic gates? Logical and or not. These gates are combined to create more complex circuits. Next, software and operating system. Software provides the instruction and tell the hardware what to do. Output. We display the output in the printer, a speaker, and monitor. Clock speed. The clock speed computer CPU determine how many instructions can be executed per second. Then parallel processing. Modern computers have multiple CPU cores that can work in parallel. Parallel means the jobs can be worked in a parallel way. They execute the instruction. The types of executed instruction already we discussed. Fetch basis. The fetch next instruction from the memory. Decode. The fetched instruction is decode to determine what operation need to be performed. Next, execute base. The decode instruction is executed by performing the specific operation. A, B is the operand means A plus B. Plus is the operator. How the execute A plus B, how it execute. How the operators can be performed on operands. Memory access. That data or that variable how can be fetched from the memory. Write back means the answer should be write back in the memory. How the data can be transferred. Memory hierarchy. The data transfer between the levels of memory hierarchy including cache memory, main memory, and storage devices like hard disks and state drives. The CPU interacts with different levels of memory to access and manipulate the data. So how the data can be transferred using the bus? Data bus, it transfers the data, address bus. The address bus fetches the address and passes it to the next level. Okay, then control signals along with data and address, the control signals are used to coordinate data transfer and operations. The assessment, the computer difference between the computer architecture and organization, and list of the three buses like data buses, address buses, memory buses, and define ISA and define data path. Okay, thank you students.